Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for property where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, giving you kind of an update on a bunch of different things. This is probably the most prominent. Come on, Bitcoin, do something. This is typically what we see right now going on in October. Then I'm going to give you an update from the Swan Bitcoin series and a little bit on World Liberty Financial. So stay tuned. All right, so yesterday, as of this video, Swan Bitcoin, the exchange and YouTube channel released an update on the actual video, the HBO series, where they did a documentary trying to figure out who is Satoshi. The name of the documentary was Electric Bitcoin, Money Electric, the Bitcoin Mystery 2024. So I think they were just really trying to, HBO or the guys in charge of this, to try to capture the fact that the 16 year anniversary of the Bitcoin white paper is end of this month. We go into the end, this typical time after the halving is typically bullish, going into the elections. It's a trending narrative. So I think they're just making a video about that. Now, there are pros and cons on both sides of this video if you watched it. At the end, spoiler alert, they say that Peter Todd is Satoshi Nakamoto. They give some, at best, circumstantial evidence towards that. I don't personally buy into that, but those that subscribe to the CIA theory and things of that nature, it could line up with that. At the end of the day, it actually doesn't matter. Nobody cares at the end of the day who is Satoshi Nakamoto. I believe it would have probably had to been a group of people due to the collective efforts. Maybe again, Hal Finney or someone to that effect initially created it, but at the end of the day, again, it doesn't matter, especially if those tokens have indeed been burned. They haven't been moved in what, 15 some odd years. So it would take someone with some serious HODL skills to not have shaved off a few pieces of Bitcoin over the last few cycles, and those haven't moved. So either the person has passed away like Hal Finney, or they burned the keys, or they really just have nerves of steel and believe in the principles of Bitcoin. They're just hodling forever and ever. Amen. I have no idea. But there was the documentary. I think it's worth the watch, especially if you can find it online for free, if you have HBO or whatever the case may be. Next up, World Liberty Financial had some updates. Basically, they put this out on their X post. We'll go through that briefly. We're excited to announce that World Liberty Financial has officially posted our governance proposal to Aave's forum to launch Aave v3 instance on Ethereum. Check it out here. Our proposal aligns perfectly with WLF's mission. Actually, I'm not going to go through all this. The point is, as I mentioned before, they are looking to be some sort of fork to what Aave has created, and Aave is by far one of the largest lending borrowing protocol across multiple chains. It is the most forked borrow and lending protocol out there. They are definitely resilient, have the experience. So what will World Liberty Financial, do with this? How it'll shape up? I have no idea. But as I showed you guys in a previous video, they just have released the white list to get signed up and get access. And remember, you have to be an accredited investor in the US or a ID from another country outside the US so you get access to that. But they did make mention on the X or Twitter live space, X space, I guess it would be, that it's not supposed to be a speculatively traded token whenever it does launch. But I think that's more of what they need to say and do for US regulations. If you make a token and it has liquidity, it's going to be traded. And if it has Trump and any of the narratives in the current news, social media, it's going to be speculated on. So I'll see. I have no idea when it'll launch or what that is, but I'm registered for it. So we'll see what happens whenever that does take place. But you can see here on their website that since I already live outside the US, it says your verification is complete and approved and wallet is registered. So I just got to sit back and wait to get the announcement. Next on the list is this indicator, trading tool indicator that you can use on like Dex Tools or TradingView that I got from Crypto Daily. Correct. Both of those, it's from Discover Crypto, and they were referring to the GMI indicator that's from Raoul Powell's Everything Code that he sells in his on his website. But you can get a similar one that does the same thing, and it's called the PI cycle top indicator. And basically what this has done or shown historically is that the indicator gives a top signal when Bitcoin's 111-day moving average, the orange line on the chart, crosses above double the value of its 350-day moving average. It's basically because they're using pi, so like 111 divided by 3 is close to pi, and that's where they get this from. And this article, and you can look it up anywhere else, will show you how accurate it has been over the last 4 cycles, like within a day or two of the top. So the point being that you can just turn that on and look for that yourself and see that we are nowhere near that right now. So the orange has not crossed over the green, and it's nowhere near the green. And we don't know where the top will actually be because moving averages are moving, as the name implies. But this can just give you some hope and reference this, that Bitcoin will do something coming soon. And we are in the time frame where a lot of macro geopolitical narratives and even environmental factors are literally stoking the flames for whatever this is going to be come the end of this year and all of 2025, basically. So the main point is don't get locked out or miss the boat because it's not exciting right now. This is the time to be dollar cost averaging. All time actually with Bitcoins be dollar cost averaging, but don't get discouraged because it just looks like nothing's going on. This is when wealth is actually made, and this is when you should not be YOLOing into shit tokens and community projects that you think will go up. Granted, a lot of boats float when this bull run pops off. It's already popped off because we already broke all-time highs from last cycle. But once BTC starts moving towards like the breaking 75, 80, 85, that's when a lot of the alts and other shit tokens will start to get a run as well. But again, that's just a distraction from what you should be doing, stacking sats the entire time, because you will get wrecked in those other projects and other communities because all they're going to be doing is telling you to buy the dip, all the while they're in the background selling and dumping on your ass. That's how all those community projects actually work. That's why you can only really take a safe bet with Bitcoin. And even with Bitcoin, you're going to be getting sold and dumped on by day traders and probably the BlackRocks and Vanguards, things of that nature that are trying to manipulate it. But at least with this, the liquidity is there. And when you get dumped on, you can just say, all right, I'm going to buy some more. Whereas when you buy more of the dump and shit token from those community projects, they're just going to continue to sell it lower in the next phase and next cycle because those same people that dumped on you now have you as extra liquidity to buy back in at a cheaper price. And the cycle continues. If you need to see how that plays out, go back and look at Drip from the previous cycle. Look at pigs and dogs. Look at the elephant ecosystem, trunk and elephant. Hell, even DripX in this cycle. So all of these are the same narrative and same thing they keep wanting to sell you. So do your research. Don't FOMO away the bullshit. Focus on blue chips. And like I showed you guys last time, you can easily come out here and check to see even of the top alts, which ones actually had a new all-time high when BTC broke its all-time high this year. And not to say that others can't catch a leg, but like that to me is a very good indicator. Like if it's going to follow Bitcoin, then it should have followed it already. Granted, that doesn't mean you can't make money in some of these other ones, but that to me kind of like lets it stand out and gives you at least a safer bet if you're going to be betting on some of these other ecosystems. All right, that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.